an article from February 5, 1893, and it's called An Extract from the Temptations of Christ. And I found this from the General Conference Bulletin. And it says, many hold that from the nature of Christ it was impossible for Satan's temptation to weaken and overthrow him. Then Christ could not have been placed in Adam's position to go over the ground where Adam stumbled and fell. He could not have gained the victory that Adam failed to gain. So nowadays, I don't know if you ever had any encounter with people. What they say is like, oh no, God wasn't tempted in all things. No, there was no tobacco for him to have there. Oh, there was no this, there was no that, and you just imagine all the excuses. But if Christ wasn't tempted in all points, how could he be our Savior? How could he save us from our own lusts, from our own deceitfulness, from our own wickedness? He had to be tempted above all points. Because like it said right there, Christ could not have been placed in Adam's position. He had to be placed in Adam's position, and where they stumbled. And as you remember, when Christ came on the earth, as soon as he was baptized, what happened? He went straight to the wilderness to be tempted for 40 days. So temptation was not a thing that Christ wasn't used to, or that he didn't experience. And you know that it was appetite, the first thing that made the race. That's how they sin, appetite. So then Christ also was tempted through appetite. You have any comments? Okay, let's continue. He could not have gained the victory that Adam failed to gain. If any man has any sense, a more trying conflict to endure than had Christ, then Christ was not able to succor him when tempted. Christ took humanity with all its liabilities. As wicked as we are, he took that humanity. He had to save that humanity. If you want to save somebody, you have to take somebody. So Christ had to take this wicked humanity that we possess. He had to take it. He had to be human and divine. He took the nature of man capable of yielding to temptation, and with the same aid that man may obtain. He withstood the temptations of Satan and conquered the same as we may conquer. Wait a minute. So like Christ conquered, he had victory over all sin, and we can conquer too. And it says, for 4,000 years the race had been decreasing in size and physical strength and deteriorating in moral worth. And in order to elevate fallen